Good morning, good afternoon, traders. Welcome everyone in the TEFS YouTube Trading Room. I hope you are doing okay and had a fantastic weekend, a sunny one. This was a really hot weekend here in Europe, and definitely a beach time at the moment. But for us, as we are traders, definitely our place is just in front of the monitor at 9:30 when the market is going to start. So after a nice and relaxing weekend, let's see whether this market is still ready to make new all-time highs, just like last week, guys. Last week we have seen new all-time highs on both of the most famous indices, S&P 500 and the triple Q2. And as you could see, even in the pre-market already we tried to go and it just managed to go for a new all-time high on the S&P 500. Excuse me. However, for a while now, like a 30 minutes or so, is just moving down to close the gap in the pre-market. That's interesting. Let's see whether some news just hit the market. But so far, if we just check the daily chart on the S&P 500 traders, it is like a stare actually to the moon because it's just making this bull flag breakout, bull flag breakout. So let's see whether this is going to be another bull flag and breakout day, or this is just a little bit too much already for the stocks. Hi, Clifton. Hi, team. Good morning to you. Nice to see you, Andy. Justin, great cause. Thank you. Dor, good afternoon to you. Ryan, nice to see you. Good morning, everyone. Very happy to see so many familiar names here, and welcome to the newcomers as well. Hi, Frank. Nice to see you. It's a good day today, definitely. I completely agree with you. It's going to be a great Monday, especially because of the fact that this week two very important earnings we will get. One is Tesla and the other one is Alphabet. So the big earnings week, Max 7 are starting their job on the earnings side. And I must tell you, so far, it's a quite of an optimistic earnings season. No tariffs bites yet, at least. But as you know, next week is the deadline for the tariffs as well, and Europe is getting a little bit nervous here in the meantime, indeed. But we still have some day to reach some deal with the US. If not, then very, very tough and hard tariffs are coming. Well, 21st of July we have, as I mentioned you, next week is the deadline for the tariffs, 1st of August, if it's not going to be postponed, surprisingly again. But so far, as I mentioned you, it's still a big earnings week as well. Verizon just made an earnings today together with ROP, DPZ. They are going to be on my list. Tomorrow comes Coca-Cola, Philip Morris, RTX, and so on. Wednesday is the big day, as I mentioned you, both Google and Tesla plus IBM going to release the earnings after market close, traders. And Thursday comes Honeywell. Honeywell, it's a really good tradable stock on the earnings, as far as I remember. INTC comes after the closing bell. And Friday, we still have some not very big names, but still have some great stocks to trade. So, guys, interesting and fantastic week is coming on the economic front. Hi, Tara. Good afternoon to you. I hope you had a nice weekend. On the economic front, traders, today it's quiet. It's a quiet day only at the CB leading index, which is going to be released at 10 a.m. and nothing else indeed. Tomorrow, Richmond Manufacturing Fed Chair Powell speaks at 8:30, 1 hour before the market opens. Wednesday, we will get some manufacturing, flash manufacturing services, PMI, and as I see, new home sales as well on Thursday, actually. Friday, durable goods, core durable goods orders. So I would say it's like a general week on the economic front, not a huge week indeed. Next week is going to be the huge week with some FOMC press conference, and before that, of course, the federal funds rate decision. And the odds for the first rate cut, it is increasing. So this is going to be an interesting week for sure. But let's just see today. Let's just focus on what we can get for today. Today, as I mentioned, no big economic news. Yes, and too many movers. I completely agree. Hi, Todd. Hi, Uma. Nice to see you. So indeed, we have a lot. Starting with Pinterest is just up like crazy on my watch list, followed by my ultimate favorite BBAI. Coin is going higher too. The coins, the crypto actually, it just got completely crazy during the weekend, especially Solana and Ethereum. By the way, AFRM is quite strong too. Tesla is up. mRNA a little bit stronger. Overall market, if I'm just checking though, as I mentioned you, the SPY and the triple Q just started to pull back a bit. Actually, the futures are in red. The SPY is still in green, 0.12%, and the triple Q is 0.03. So not the strongest start, but as you could see in the recent days, the bulls are still around the corner. Okay, Dow futures rise, S&P 500, Nasdaq climbs, and may add to records ahead of a big earnings week. That's for sure. SRPT, Verizon, Stellantis, Domino's Pizza, as you just mentioned, and we have a lot to go. First, I'm just going to check quickly. As I told you, Europe is quite nervous about this tariffs deadline on the 1st of August because there is still no deal, so Europe is down mainly. Asia mixed, the Nikkei down, Hang Seng up. On the rate side, the US 10 years are tumbling at the moment, but still high, 4.37. On the futures, as I mentioned, almost all of them are green. Also, as I see S&P and the Nasdaq, it's just moving back to the red side. And on the crypto, Bitcoin, it's around this 118,000. Not a huge move so far on the Bitcoin, 0.66% higher for today. And let's see the big movers because this is our bread and butter for the day, guys. And let's see which stocks can be the best one. And yes, as Andy told, we have a lot, so we need to prioritize a bit. So the first one actually on my list, it's XYZ, a block, which is 10% higher thanks to the fact that it prepares to officially join the S&P 500 before the opening of trading on July the 23rd. So let me just check this XYZ. How does it look like? 10%, it's a lot already, but as you can see, it has even a gap to fill back to this $82 area. I like it to the long side actually. So I'm just going to get here to the long list or the candidates list, and the first one is going to be XYZ. Next one, Pinterest, as I mentioned you already, on my watch list because of an upgrade to the overweight from equal weight. And this was made by or called by Morgan Stanley analyst. So Pinterest is my second in the row to the long side. If you have anything on the radar, please just let me know. Good morning, Zainab. Luis, nice to see you. Really? Wow, fantastic, Luis. Yeah, the competition it's ended yesterday, guys. So today it's the evaluation of the first three places, and tomorrow I'm going to announce the winners. And very nice job, I'm sure, for everyone. And yeah, tomorrow I'm going to get back for you with the official answers for that indeed. Okay, guys, let's just continue with the Pinterest. As I mentioned you, this is the second one. DLTR shares added 2% up on an upgrade. Wow, this is going to be a great one. DLTR. DLTR at the moment is up 2.44. Pre-market volume not the highest, but I'm going to give the chance for this. So Luis, I'm sure if everything was, like all of your trades were good and eligible and for the rules and so on, then I'm sure that tomorrow I'm going to get you for the first place. I'm very happy to hear that. Really? Okay, hopefully not the last one. All right, and I'm definitely going to reach out to you personally as well. All right, traders, let's just get quickly these candidates here because I don't want to waste Scott's time here either. So target is here, TGT after the dollar tree. TGT is the same than dollar tree in my opinion. Reason for that, I mean on the volume side, usually it's not a high volume, but it is not the same because it's lower now as Barclays downgraded the TGT. So TGT can go to the short list as I see it was on Scott's list as well. DPZ 4% higher. Chain reported the second quarter same store sales were up 3.4% and quite okay earnings. So DPZ is here for me. Let's see. We cannot trade it on the TEFS. Okay, I'm just going to unlock it. Not me, but the managers. Okay, 466. Mm-hmm. Just a second, traders. DPZ, yeah, the reason why it's considered a riskier stock for funded trading, it is because of the fact that it's a very pricey stock, but unfortunately, the volume is quite low most of the time, so it can be spready and risky. That's why it's not a low, but I'm just going to try my best. Okay, just a sec. I'm back. And let's see. So DPZ at the moment seems like as a nice mover. Also, as I mentioned you, a little bit problematic on the volume side because it has only 20K. Also, if you like it, we can just call it to the secondary list because really 20K is not enough for me. Hi Lee, good morning to you. NVIDIA, Tesla coin, and AMD definitely is always on my list, Zaina, but thank you to remind us. Next one on the row, it's Cleveland Cliff CLF, which is 7% higher after posting a second quarter loss of 50 cents, which was narrower than the 74, which was expected. So CLF just made it. CLF, it is up at the moment 5% and looking a little bit more to the upside. It's a lower price stock, but sometimes it can move quite nicely. So I'm just going to move it to my long list. The Verizon, as I mentioned you, this is another earnings stock, which is 5% higher on the second earnings beat expectations. Fantastic. SRPT, the next one, which is looks like traders is just continues to the downside. SRPT, we can just put it on the short list after again the FDA announced following Friday's close that it was pulling its support for Elvedis, a gene therapy developed by Sarepta, used to treat Duchenne muscular dystrophy after another patient death. Ouch. Unfortunately, this is definitely a very bad news for the stock and seems like it's going to tumble further. And the last one, it is IV and Z shares added 2% after TD Cowen upgraded the stock. Never traded this stock in my memories. I just cannot find this symbol, but let's see how does it look like, especially on the pre-market volume side. 56,000, not bad, and this is a quite of a jumper on the Invesco. Let's see whether it can just move higher. Okay, hi Seth, MU. I'm just going to check it. Thank you for the news on the MU. Let me just check that. If you still have any candidates on your site, traders, please just let me know. Wow, that looks quite interesting. Yeah, I'm going to put it on the secondary list. We should definitely watch it. Yeah, traders, if I'm just checking again my watch list, the weakest stock on my watch list is Microsoft, by the way, together with MU. Hood is moving back AVGO2, so the semicons are not the strongest today. As I see, NVIDIA is in minus as well, only AMD is into the green. Netflix, we got a beautiful short on Netflix on Friday. This was my big mover, huge winner on my side on the Netflix. I'm going to watch it today as well. And to the stronger side, I'm just going to watch here actually maybe Google, that's for sure. Tesla, AFRM, these are still quite strong as well. So I'm just going to call them to this IVZ. I'm going to move it just to the secondary list. Sorry, guys, I just changed my mind quickly. And I'm going to get AFRM and Tesla here, and of course Google, but it's always on my list. So we are ready with the list to go here in the VIP room, and I'm just going to get it here in the in the YouTube room as well. I just could not post it. Sorry, one more. Here we are. Okay, traders. So this is my list for today. Have a fantastic green Monday, start of the week. VIP room traders, I hope you will have a similar green weekend day as I had on Friday. That was my best day of the week, which is usually not a general thing because Fridays are not that easy to trade. For me, it was a fantastic day. So hopefully we are going to start this week similarly to the Friday as well. So good luck, everyone. And of course, I'm going to see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. as always. Bye. Okay, YouTube traders, as always, I'm just going to stay with you for an hour, an extra hour of trading. And tomorrow, Amir is going to join me again. So every Tuesday and Thursday, Amir is going to join. Scott is going to stay on the VIP room. He's going to focus on the VIP room traders. And here we are going to be here for you, two of us from tomorrow, to focus on your trades and calls. Okay, that's for sure, Ryan. All right, traders. So if you still have any questions, please just let me know. We still have like 30 minutes to go. In the VIP room, as always, Scott is here with us. I don't know whether DVG is going to join today. And if I'm just checking traders, still the gainers and losers list, which is one of my ultimate favorite feature in the TEFS platform, I can see some Ethereum ETFs that can be interesting for trading, like ETHD, ETHU. These are a very known Ethereum ETFs. If you are interested, volume is quite good as well, so we can watch them for trading even this week, not just last week, indeed. And if I'm just checking the losers, let me just check if I can see anything interesting there. Not too many. RKLB, wow, RKLB is moving back. 2.60% on the RKLB as I see. It's lower. TGT, AAP, it's moving down. It's on our list, but nothing else indeed. Agi, can you talk through your Netflix short Friday? It dropped too fast for me to get in. Actually, Ryan, good news that I recorded the trade. It's going to be a live trade promoted on the YouTube channel this week or next week latest. But yeah, I think I even made a picture of it. Let me just check it quickly. Circle, rec. Oh no, a circle trade I made. I think I made one from the Netflix as well. Indeed, I'm just going to check it later. Okay, I know that there were, no, it was the circle trade. No, sorry. I just missed in my mind. I thought it was the Netflix trade, but no, I made the circle trade. Just checking this as well. Yep. It was the circle trade, sorry. Okay, now let me just check then this Netflix for you, and I'm going to get my data from the field orders, which is another great feature here because you can just look for the only for one day actually with the range feature here. And let me just check. This was the 18th of 18th. Yes, here is my Netflix there. Yeah, I remember I had two big, and Circle was the biggest one actually. Netflix. Okay. 15. We started to sell it at 12 and 16. Okay, 12 and 16 on the Netflix. I mean, under 12 and 16. Fortunately, I cannot see these arrows anymore. It's not showing it. And I'm just going to get it back to the 1 minute chart, and then it's going to be easier to find the entry. So 12 and so what I liked actually on the Netflix, this double kind of a top, which it made, rejected, 2 times around this 12.25. And that's why I was looking for this um, consolidation lowest point to break, which was around this $216 area. So I've entered, and as you can see, it made immediate, I mean, after a while, but it made a drop. And I really like the first partial on the low of the day, as usual, indeed. And after that, as far as I remember, wait, because I shorted 50 shares. I did buy back, okay, 35 at 16, yes, at 12.04. I bought back the 15, and before that 35 on the low of the day. So I made two partials, and the last partial it was around this $1,200 area, actually, Ryan. So what I liked here, especially for the setup, it was this beautiful VWAP rejection. So I acted as a VWAP or a reversal player on that stock, and especially when it made it the second time, it tried to go higher, but it failed and got a second rejection. At this point, I love the pattern the best, in my opinion, because you know why? It's a very nice, let's call it like a proof that your reversal is going to work even better because it got a double rejection over the VWAP. So this is what I like in my Netflix trade. But if you want to know even more specific infos, or you have more specific questions, never forget that you can always ask me on agi@tefs.com indeed. So I hope it was understandable why I just chosen this beautiful Netflix, beside of the fact that it got really ugly news indeed. Thank you, Ryan. FLNC, nice daily, low volume on watch for swing, maybe Tara. I'm just checking it immediately. If I finding my cursor first. FLNC, wow, you know what? That's a perfect, yeah, it looks very nice. It looks really, really nice. I like it. Yeah, even for swing, it's not bad. I don't like the fact that it's very close to the 100 EMA, or the 200, sorry, 200 EMA. I'm using 200 on the daily chart and 100 on the intraday chart, but it looks great. I agree with you. Maybe we can buy a little one because actually now it's going higher as well. You know what? I'm going to watch it today, FLNC. Thank you for that. It was not on my list. Thank you, Tara. All right. Hi, Alamu. Good morning to you. So traders, we still have 5 minutes to go. As I mentioned you today, it's not a huge day on the economic data front, neither on the earnings, but the market still seems like a bit more positive. SPY is back to the green side now. Triple Q 0.11, SPY is 0.15. Everyone is very much optimistic into the earnings season this time, and even some hopes for the first rate cut next Wednesday. It's coming, traders. So a lot to go here, and never forget tariffs news. Tariffs news, it's just like a sudden lightning. Indeed, it just can get us really, really suddenly and get a turbulence on the market prices. So let's just be careful. Also, what can be a positive development on the tariff side if Europe and the US could just reach a deal, because this is still missing, traders, and 1st of August all of the tariffs are going to come alive, and that's definitely not the best news even for the markets indeed. So let's see how this side of the news are going to develop too. So far, traders, market starting in a small green. We are very close to a new all-time high again, as just last week, and the SPY looks like as a bull flag. Question whether it's going to make this breakout or not. On my list, it's going to be XYZ for sure. XYZ, Pinterest, Tesla, AFRM, I like them. PLT or Netflix, I'm still going to watch it. It is going to be Pinterest. Okay. ALAB, I'm just going to check it. ALAB. Okay, looks nice. ALAB looks really nice indeed. Very strong, good volume. Yeah, we can watch this ALAB a lot. Thank you, Todd. That looks really good. Okay, Scott called CLF already over 10, XYZ over 80, and I'm just going to get this ALAB here. Indeed. Okay. What else? On the AFRM, Verizon, not my complete favorite, but let's just check it here. Verizon, CVX, I'm just going to check this CLF. And to the short side, I think to the short side, I like TGT the best, but we need a little bit, tiny bit more volume on this TGT. In my opinion, Microsoft I'm watching, Apple, Meta, Tesla, AMD, Google. So just the usual things are going to be here. Definitely I'm going to watch this hood again, which was a crazy mover. Today it's starting to pull back a bit. And BBAI and SoundHound are still on my list as well. Hi, Alex. Nice to see you. Nothing right now, CRC and CRCL, you mean? And Dell strong day on FRI. Okay, thank you. This is going to be on my list as well, especially Dell. Verizon, it's already higher. Maybe Dell is just going for sympathy. I don't know. But I'm just going to put here Dell. All right, traders, we're just starting in 2 minutes. Guys, I'm going to be back in a second. I just get a little bit more water and I will be back in a second. Thank you. All right, traders, thank you for your patience. And I am back and let's just check this market, whether it really can make a new all-time high again and again and again. So in the VIP room there is Scott. Here we are in the YouTube TEFS room, and good luck everyone. Let's just make another beautiful green day as on Friday. Okay. I'm going to check this market now. 5 below is strong too. Just seen it. Thank you, Tara. You too. We're just starting in some seconds, traders. You know me, I'm not going to force the trades unless I'm not seeing something really good that I cannot regret to take. But for that, I need a perfect setup. All right, so here we are. Okay. SPY triple Q are starting quite strong now. But you know, it's Monday, it's a plus. I would say this is a plus. Let's call it like a risk. It's like, wow, Soundhound, $13 again. That's going higher now. Okay. Nice move on the market so far, especially the triple Q as I see. I want to see a small pullback on Pinterest. Pinterest, it's halted. It's not moving for me. It's interesting. And VDA, guys, wow, still pushing higher. That is down. Thought it's going up, actually. Hi, Vida, it's Humble Ninja. Good morning. APLD, just checking. So far, I'm just trying to find out whether the market is going to go for another all-time high or not. APLD checking. XYZ, I'm checking too. Okay. Wow, ALB, AB, it's just out already. APLD checking. XYZ looks like not a big pullback, unfortunately. APLD looks great. No entry yet, but I am watching. So far, traders, I don't like anything so much, particularly to take any trade on them, but I'm watching everything for sure. So Microsoft pulled it down, Apple is breaking out, Meta crazy, NVDA big move to the upside, big move to the downside. That's it, nothing else. ALAB very strong. Circle is weak. So I see Circle is quite weak. Okay. Scott is taking GCTK at $9. I don't know whether I can trade it at all. FLNC Tara, this is moving higher too, so it can be good even for a day trade actually. Okay, let me just check this XYZ again. Ask XYZ. I like this pullback, so let's see whether it can make a reversal there. Overall market is still making a move higher, but it stopped a little bit. Circle looks weak at this moment. Netflix, wow, I was watching the Netflix again for a possible short, guys, and look at that. It just moved up like crazy. BBAI is moving a bit higher too. Overall market really strong so far, building a bull flag just before the $630 level on the SPY, 563 on the triple Q, and might be still moving a bit higher there. PLTR pulled back and maybe looks like as a possible reversal. Pinterest, I'm going to watch for a reversal. XYZ looking for a reversal. Dell is quite weak as I see, and Circle is breaking down now, surprisingly. TGT pulled a little bit too much to the upside, and traders, Hood. Have you seen Hood actually? Hood is looking interesting too for a possible short, actually. Okay, XYZ looks like as a nice gap and go, but only over 78. I would say 78.30. Apple, Tesla, and JP Morgan on your watch list. Thank you for the info. So I'm watching for a possible a reversal and breakout on the XYZ now. but only over, let's call it 78, 20, 25 traders. So this should be a gap and go play, but very early in the morning, I'm just going to take it with a half share size if it can break 78 and 25 on the X, Y, and Z. Pinterest is not doing too much at the moment. PLT are down. Dell is down too. Okay, let's see whether XYZ it can make a move at all. Not sure though. Stop loss on the XYZ, it should be under 77. So more than $1 stop loss there. Okay. Good pull TTD. Oh, really? Okay. Alex, similar gap and news. Let's see what's going to happen. So far, also, if it's going to make this gap and go, that's good. So far, traders market, it's on new all-time highs again, as just before. Amazing, actually. Apple is very strong. Apple just breaking the highs here after each other. Microsoft pulling back nicely. And you know what I see and very strong? Meta. Meta is really, really strong as I see here. I'm going to watch it there too. ALAB, wow, what a mover. Just missed it. CLF is just called by Scott. He bought it at $10 on the CLF. And I'm really watching this meta, whether it can give us some nice entry there. In the meantime, traders, the market is just pushing higher and higher. So XYZ has not entered yet, but I still like the call. Dell is moving lower, APLD from stronger to weaker at the moment. Pins is strong. Soundhound, maybe I'm going to watch Soundhound for a possible reversal on this $13 level. Humana, mRNA, it's very strong too. Meta, as I mentioned, you I'm watching. Okay. So Scott called the CLF about $10, as I mentioned you. Overall market, huge push to the upside. NVDA, it's lagging behind again. How about MU? Let me just check MU. Oh, wow. MU full gap fill. Okay, here comes XYZ. 26 is going to be my entry here. Getting ready to go short Tesla. Okay, yeah, I thought it's going to be stronger, but now it's just moving lower. That's interesting. I'm going to watch it. Okay. I've entered XYZ traders as the stop loss now. It's not even 77, but 77.40. I need to make at least a 70 cents for the first partial here on the XYZ. Soundhound, I'm going to watch it around 13.30. PRTR, yeah, I see PRTR. On the PRTR, I want to go for a nice consolidation first to see a consolidation, and then to take it to the long side. Be careful with this Tesla because it's just got to this 330 almost, and might it's making a reversal there. I don't know. So traders on the XYZ, I'm going to watch it around 79 for the first partial, just before 79. SPY triple Q in the meantime making another bull flag, surprisingly, bull flag after bull flag. Scott called XYZ as well over 78.20. I've just seen that. Tesla, I don't know. It looks like it's a reversal. Vidice, be careful on that one. Come on, XYZ, one more nice green candle like that. On the PRTRly, I will like, I think, only this breakout over this consolidation if we will have one. Hood is making a pullback as well. Soundhound, maybe it's not going to make this move there. Google, new words, checking Google. Meta is just tagged. Wow, Google, nice breakout. Shoo, just missed this breakout, but I'm going to watch for a possible other entry here on the Google. Traders XYZ is still just stuck here, unfortunately, not the best to see. Google very strong, CLF nice call from Scott. This was just a gap and go as the XYZ indeed. PLTR did not make the consolidation, so I could not take it. And the overall market, actually the triple Q is not even making a bull flag. It's just going up like crazy. Amazing. Okay, come on XYZ. We need a little bit more to the upside. Amazon as well, checking. AMD, I think it's ready to make a reversal. Now with this Tesla looks better for a short. Yes, Amazon looks very nice over this 22750. Market doesn't seem like it wants to stop actually. APLD is back too, which is not bad. Wow, PLTR. Nice spotting Lee on the PLTR reversal. And now here comes the bulls. How does the Amazon look like on the daily? New high on the Amazon as well. Oh, not all-time high, but just a breakout. Okay. Oof, TQQQ $88 and still stretching higher. Amazing. All right, traders, I would rather go with the reversals like XYZ, not daily high breakouts. I still try to stick to this strategy on this day. I see that the market is pushing higher and higher all the time. Also, I'm still a bit suspicious with the daily high breakouts. Also, Google made a good one, but now it's pulling back. Unfortunately, all three, Google, Meta, and Amazon are daily high breakouts, and that's why I don't like it too much. However, this XYZ, I really start not liking it too much. So if it's going to break 77.90, I'm going to be out with a much smaller loss there because I don't like how it is moving. Google still looks very strong. Meta, yes, Meta is a breakout too. I don't know, I'm a bit covered on these breakouts actually. You know what? Maybe just for a scalp, like I don't know, 50 cents, scalp $1, depends on the mover or on the stock. But yeah, now it's just making the breakout. Amazon too. AMD making a reversal, NVIDIA completely stuck. How about Netflix? Pinterest, it's completely muted too. It's not going anywhere. Okay. Pinterest still strong but not moving. Google is one of the strongest among the big movers. XYZ is still giving some chance for that stock, and overall market first red candle. Did it reach? No, it has not reached yet 630 though. That's interesting. QBTS checking. QBTS. Yes, on the daily it looks like it's just ready to fly again, right? Alemu, I'm going to check it. You called 75. It's a great call there, in my opinion. Looks nice on the QBTS over 1975. Good. I like it. On the daily, it can be a huge runner, actually. Okay, XYZ, it's trying again, but it's just stuck in this consolidation zone and it cannot go higher. Google and Amazon still look very strong together with the Meta. However, we really need this market to decide now. Meta looks like as a nice breakout over 715 in my opinion. You know what? Let's just go with it. Could be a short squeeze. Exactly. Exactly. Let's go 715 on Meta, but I'm going to be shy on the share size again. SPY to procure pulling higher is just not a problem. Also, as I've told you, this is a daily high breakout. And the stop loss, anyway, it's like a $2 stop loss, so be careful. And 7, 15, and 10 is going to be my entry here on the meta. Okay, SPY triple Q are still moving higher as I see. Ooh, I just missed the trade. It was too slow. Ah, I missed the trade. Hopefully it's going to come back for me. Let's see. Okay. Or not. Guys, I missed my own trade again. Meta, it always tricks me. Whether I cannot spot the entry on time, even if I'm spotting the entry on time, I'm slow with putting it in. It's unbelievable. Okay, guys, if you took the meta and you have $1, take a partial. I missed my own trade. I hope you did not. Apple pushing higher, Microsoft night strong, XYZ. However, it's not doing anything, unfortunately, and these are really, really the last chances for this XYZ. But Meta, it's a nice winner. So I would take if I would be in, and I'm not, because I was just on my other platform and it did not get me in, unfortunately. But if you took it, I would take a partial now and let's just let it run. Hopefully it's still going to run a little bit more. I'm still watching this Santan, but now it's moving lower than higher. Overall market, new all-time high, of course, 630, touched by the SPY. And the QBTS is still not moving that much higher, but I'm still going to keep an eye on it. And traders, no, this XYZ unfortunately seems like it just cannot make it happen. Still in a small loss only, but if it's breaking the 90 level, I'm going to close it with a small loss. Anyway, Meta is just made a nice move here. It has not broken it yet. Okay, now Microsoft is starting to be much stronger too. Tesla, nice call. I don't know whether you shorted it with us or not, but this is making a move now to the downside. PRTR looks interesting here too. It's just making a beautiful bull flag, 154.60 actually. I really hope Meta is going to make a much better move here, especially if after it's just breaking the 716. SPY triple Q, unstoppable traders, unbelievable. And I'm just going to call this QBTS. This is Alamus call, stop loss under 1920, something like that. 19, let's be 19. And let's see whether we can take this nice QBTS. QBTS over 1975. This is almost there. XYZ. Now you see, you need to behave. All right, traders. So QBTS over 1975. XYZ back to the green, and I am ready to take a partial on XYZ soon. I'm going to take a partial of 75%. On the meta, the first partial done. Also, I missed my own trade. It happens. And here we are on the 79 traders XYZ. This is what I wanted to see. And I'm just going to make a partial now. 75% of my share size. It's sold 79 and 10. Okay, so first partial XYZ done. QBTS, it's going to be in over 1975. And SPY triple Q are still just pushing and pushing higher. And hopefully the meta is going to be another winner. On the meta traders, if you are in and took your partial, I would just put my stop loss under 714 and 80. 714 and 80. And let's see whether it can make the move. SPY triple Q just stretching higher. That's it. Nothing else. Amazing. Okay. If you have any candidates on your side, please just let me know. Full point, Lee. You are great. Well done, fantastic. And our meta is still flying, traders. That's crazy. Okay, traders, just a second. Sorry, guys, I'm back. Just got a phone call. Okay, traders, XYZ first winner. No, Meta is the first winner. XYZ second winner. Let's see the QBTS. Alamy, I still like it. NVDA, I agree. NVDA, let's just take it on the VWAP reversal, or if it's making back the move to this $173 level near-wide, I will like it for a long. Guys, second partial on the Meta is going to be 717. 717 QBTS, we are still waiting. Also, I entered a little bit earlier at this time. Maybe I just did not want to just to, to skip it like the meta by accident. Tesla is making a reversal too, as I see. What else do we have here? Just checking in the meantime the VIP room. Scott called just this XYZ 7820. Traders on XYZ, the last stop loss is going to be under 78 and 14 because it's under the VWAP now. So I'm not going to give back too much money on the last shares either. Meta, it's fantastic. Second partial is coming soon on the Meta. And the overall market is just stretching higher and higher. Amazing, actually. ETHT is going higher too. I really hope XYZ is still going to be a big mover here. Meta, wow. Nice. Okay, nice start of the Monday so far. JP Morgan, checking JP Morgan. Anyway, Pinterest is not doing too much, so let me just check JP Morgan. You want to go for long, 291.99 looks like as a possible reversal. I agree. I agree. Just wondering on this QBTS too. Looks so good. Okay. And here comes NVDA, NeoWise. I have not called it yet, but NVDA. Market's still pushing higher, guys. There's nothing new. But NVDA, in my opinion, it's a play only over 173. I would not buy it before the breakout, actually. XYZ is still doing great. Traders, Meta is out, though. Meta is out. It could not make the second partial. That was a nice scalp, at least. Okay. And VDA, I'm still watching here. Overall market is unbelievable, but still just pushing and pushing higher. Amazing. CLF is still holding too. Traders on XYZ, I want to do a second partial around $80. Yes, Alex, SCDG for tomorrow, now too late. Okay, I'm going to put it on my watch list, X or SEDG. I'm just putting it here. Not to forget. Looks great. Okay. All right, traders. All XYZ is going for the second partial. That's good. QBTS has not entered yet. I did, unfortunately, by accident, but it's okay. And I'm still watching this NVDA here. Also, the market is starting to slow down, which is at least the triple Q, as you can see there. Huge move to the upside today, which is not a big surprise in my opinion. I mean, it's like it can be tiring to do all-time highs every day, right? But it doesn't seem like it still wants to stop. Amazing. Wow, circle on the run now. Look at that stock. Three big green candles and it's running. Short meta. Ooh, really? You are brave. You are brave. I'm not sure I would like to short meta. Listen, if it goes under the Viva, that's another story. But so far, I don't think so. I want to mess with the meta to the short side. SPY new all-time high traders, of course. What else? Amazing. Okay, QBTS, no. XYZ higher. Triple Q breaking out again and again and again. Amazing. Nice call on JP Morgan. Vidice, I do not trade this stock too often, must tell you. It's just really rare I'm trading that. SPY, it's over 630 and not stopping. Triple Q just going over 565, not stopping. Amazon, great call, Tara. And I'm wondering what the Tesla wants to do here on this 330 level indeed. Just stuck there a little bit. And look at Meta is back. Amazing. Meta is fully back. Traders, my stop loss on the XYZ is just on the entry now. It's on the entry. SPY is just making the green candles after each other for all new all-time highs all the time. That market is extremely positive, as we can see. How about Pinterest? Pinterest. Oh, finally it's moving. Okay. Guys, maybe on Pinterest we can have a nice intraday breakout. Let me just check it again. 3860 maybe. I like Pinterest now. Circle King. Hi. Circle. Okay. Yeah, it looks nice. It was a huge winner for me on Friday. Let's see if we can just rinse and repeat, right? Okay, traders, for breakouts, I'm going to watch Pinterest over 3860, and yes, Circle looks interesting over 230. You've been out for a week? Yeah, I was worrying, but I'm happy you are back. And just to tell you, on Circle, I had a huge green trade yesterday. I mean Friday, not yesterday, because yesterday was Sunday. Okay. Hopefully I can just rinse and repeat it. All right, traders, so far market extreme run since the beginning of the day, but don't forget, usually on Mondays after the first 30 minutes, we see some pullback or reversal on the direction. Let's see whether it's going to happen. My circle, not circle, nah, you see, I'm already talking about circle. My XYZ trade is going to be out on the entry, and QBTS is going to be in over 75. I just entered a little bit earlier, fortunately, but now it's coming back, thank God, so that's good. Overall market extremely strong, heading higher and higher for new all-time highs. It does not care about anything else, just going higher. No new calls in the VIP room or so. Now DVG is here with us too. I'm watching Netflix as well, but I don't know. Maybe under this neckline 1205 looks interesting, but still no call on that. Okay. DVG is shorting AMD. AMD under 157 and 80 on the AMD. Yeah, actually AMD looks weak. That looks weak. The indices are strong, but the stocks are exactly, Alamu. Actually, I cannot see either um, too many stocks which are just going higher like crazy. Okay, Google was nice, S&P or Microsoft just filled the gap nicely. Apple was quite strong, Amazon too. However, yeah, the somehow it's interesting, but the stocks are a bit lagging behind indeed. PITR on a reversal if you are interested, anyone? QBTS, I still like it, and XYZ is going to be out on the entry, guys. On the entry, no more trades at the moment, and DVG is going to short AMD under 157.80. I guess he's in the short already. And I'm going to watch still this Pinterest around this 38.60 level if it's going to go higher. And look at that SPY, one tiny little red candle, and immediately gets back for a new all-time high. That's insane. That's definitely insane. Triple Q2, new all-time high. Tesla just moving lower, Microsoft higher. Okay, XYZ just stuck a bit here. I'm still keep an eye on Netflix too. Netflix still can be something interesting here, in my opinion. See? Market does not stop at all. Amazing. Okay. Oh, XYZ coming back, traders. 78.20, I'm out. 78.20, I'm out on the XYZ. SPY Triple Q does not care about anything. Okay. AMD now is going higher a little bit. Too much? Okay, XYZ is out, traders. XYZ is out. It was a nice trade, actually. It did not make the second partial, unfortunately, but it made a generous first partial at least. And the Triple Q SPY is just insanely unstoppable. We had the 30 minutes, so let's see whether it's still going to push higher or we see a small pullback. Apple is back to the VWAP as well. We can watch it for a VWAP reversal. Pinterest, it's not nice anymore. It just broke the VWAP. I'm not going to call it. And let's see what is strong and what is weak for today on the very much updated gainers and losers list. This is what I'm going to check now. QBTX. Labu. That's not good. SMCI. Oh, I forgot about SMCI traders. Then this is strong today. Oh, SMCI, that looks nice. Okay. I like SMCI traders 53.26. SMCI. It is a breakout, but I like the chance here on this SMCI. So I'm going to be in over 26. Stop loss under 52.80. 28 is going to be my entry, traders. 53.28, and I am in. Which one, the king? Roblox. Yeah. You know what? I thought it's going to go, to 120, and that's it. And no, looks like Amir is right. The kids are still playing the Roblox all summer holiday on. Okay, traders on the SMCI, I would like to see around 53.50 the first partial. Stop loss on the SMCI should be under 52.88. And nice and boring green on FLNC out. Nice. For mental health. Yeah, we need that to think of, right? As traders to keep our mental health. Now let's see this FLNC. FLNC. Okay. And yeah, Roblox is just going like crazy. Wow. Okay, QBTS is still there, but we really need a big push here. SMCI, come on, don't stop now. SPY triple Q still pushing higher. That's amazing. Okay. AMD comes back actually, maybe if it's breaking this 157.50 to reverse to take a short on that, especially if the market makes a reversal there. Oh no, going to check it. Overall market still very strong. And here comes your circle, the king. Here comes the circle. Come on, SMCI, 20 more cents to take here. Apple is having a rest around the VWAP too. SPY triple Q stopped a bit again, which is not a big surprise. Maybe now on SCDG, checking SCDG. Wow, Roblox, that's crazy. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Still looks interesting there. Let's see whether it can make a reversal. Okay, guys, QBTS getting closer again. And here comes our SMCI for a partial soon. I want to see a 50, actually a break over 50, but maybe it's wishful thinking. Okay, come on, QBTS, go, go, go. So if it's breaking 75, we are in. So 76 should be in. Okay, it's officially in on QBTS traders. On QBTS, I would like to see a 20 at least. And on SMCI traders, we are getting close to the partial. Oh, I was really shy with the share size on SMCI. That's not good. All right, QBTS, beautiful. On the QBTS, here is the 20. That's fantastic. Let's see whether we can break it. Nice, but I'm ready to take a partial on SMCI we did. On the QBTS now traders, 75%. 75% on the share size on the QBTS. Beautiful mover. I would push a bit more, but I don't know whether it will. Based on the daily, it should, but I'm not sure it will. Okay, so you know what? Based on the fact that the market is very extended too, 2,000 sellers again, 1,800, but there are enough buyers in my opinion. Let's just leave it a bit more. Zero, very nice. Okay, here we are. Here I'm going to take a small partial. Very good. I took my partial here on the QBTS and SMCI as well. Okay. SMCI, unfortunately I was not on time. QBTS perfect partial, SMCI so. Anyway, I was really, really slow. Okay, traders. So two partials done, both on SMCI and on the QBTS, and I really hope on QBTS we are going to see it a bit more higher. All right. Overall market is still very strong, but I see a small pullback now. I definitely see a small pullback now. QBTS stop loss is going to be under 1970, and on the SMCI, I'm going to be out under 53 and 20. 53 and 20. All right, traders, I think we are going to start a small pullback now. Like that, might we can check weaker stocks, but I'm not sure yet. So traders, I am out on SMCI, and I'm going to be out on the QBTS under 1970. So both of them scalp. Seems like this is a scalping day for me, but it's still completely okay. So QBTS still okay. I'm out of SMCI. It's okay. And on the QBTS, I still want to see a run. And Alan, thank you very much for your QBTS. This is your call, not mine. Nice call indeed. Okay. And D King, I don't know whether you took this circle or not, but as you can see, traders today, it's really rather for, and I'm out of QBTS. What a move on this market. But let's see whether now it's going to be a small pullback or not. Maybe not, actually. I'm not going to be surprised on that either. So two small scalps on two great stocks. And I'm an over trader a little bit today, I feel like. So the next move is going to be really an A plus setup. Okay. Anyway, the market is definitely trending, but I feel like we are quite slow today. Quite slow today. Okay, traders, so QBT is out, SMCI out, two nice trades, XYZ out with a winner. And what else we had? How many trades we had today? Wow. Okay, a lot. QBTS, SMCI, XYZ. Okay, I need only today, not the whole week. It's still only three trades. I feel like I've traded five. It's just three. Okay. Mm. And look at that, the triple Q is in a bull flag again. Amazing. And I wanted to watch for shorts. No, no shorts yet. Meta is back though to the VWAP, guys. Meta is back to the VWAP. Tara, your FLNC is coming again. Mm. Just made a VWAP reversal. Just spotted it out. Okay. Scott is still in CLF since the morning. He's still holding the stock. He bought it at $10 and now it's 10.30. That's nice. Overall market, no sign for any pullback at the moment. Amazing. Okay, triple Q again, close for a new breakout. Amazing. Wow. And the SPY, I've seen some red candles on the SPY, but look at that. Greens are coming again. And the triple Q is just seconds for, or before it's just breaking higher. Amazing. AMD, not Tesla, long Tesla. Okay, guys, let's see. Tesla long or AMD long. Now AMD, okay. You did a long already, 158.50. Oh no, you just got into the long side. Okay. Yeah, it's a beautiful reversal, but again, I just need a consolidation pattern here like that. I do not like to enter. QBTS making a nice reversal here in the meantime. Overall market, again, as I've told you, no sign for weakness at all. Also, everything is quite slow, my opinion. Oh, SMCI is back. So if you are still holding any of them, QBTS or SMCI, on the SMCI you can go to 54 traders for the second. Pinterest must be checking. Yes, I see it's back. I see it's back, but still this 30, 38.60. I would not take it before. Only 38.60. Meta, it's hovering around the VWAP to 715 again, can be a reversal and breakout. If the market still can push higher, and seems like that, yes, the market still can push higher. That's crazy. Netflix is strong, not weak. PLTR starting to be stronger here too. Look at PLTR, guys. Wow. Okay. Okay. I feel like the SPY is, I don't know, it's so weird. Guys, I'm not touching anything yet. Also, SMCI is going very nicely. AMD, yeah, AMD, I would say if it's going to make a consolidation here, maybe 159.20 can be an entry. On the AMD, Pinterest, again, Raspi for me only over this 38.60. Which is starting to be really strong here. It's PITR as I see. On the SPY, we need to watch the VWAP and the 629.90s level traders. If it's breaking it through, might we will see a small pullback finally on the market. But maybe we won't. It can be easily a complete one-way ticket day again. 630 and the VWAP is going to decide on that. Cannot see anything at the moment which I would say that, yeah, this is the one, this is what I want to trade. Just checking again the big movers there. Sina, this is a stock with no volume as far as I remember. Oh yeah, very strong but no volume. ARM is strong too. ARM. Mm-hmm. ARM, but no entry. Ooh, and Meta made the VWAP reversal. Amazing this stock is. How strong it can be. Okay. As we have here. ARBON. Ryanair, this got some news today as well. Volume is not the real deal. Okay. Okay. You guys are watching CRWV again, traders. CRWV. No, CRWV. Oh, wow. That's maybe on the way for a reversal. I mean, on the daily, on the CRWV traders, if you're just checking the daily, it got a quite of an extensive pullback. Ah, PRTR, I told you. And now maybe on the daily, it's just showing some reversal signs. And again, as I've told you, the market can be easily a one-way ticket. They look at that again, a breakout. Amazing. So SMCI is still hovering around this 53.50 if you are holding it. On AMD now it's looking much better for continuation if you like it. Yes, neo whites, but only over this 159, 10, 20, I would say, but it just broke out already. I don't think so. I'm going to take any other trade, guys. I'm more than happy to find you some good ones because I need to leave in some minutes. Also, the market is insane, and PRTR here it goes with the breakout too. Amazing. The hood is starting to be stronger too. Wow, PRTR. That's insanely strong now. And look at this market. No stop. PRTR beautiful. If you took the breakout, you can have a partial soon. Ooh, QBTS. That was a good call to get out. Can't believe this market is still going up. There is no reason. It's just hopes and I don't know how to call it. Okay, guys, if you took this AMD Neo Whites, who other was looking for the AMD? Some of you, as far as I remember. Listen, around the high of the day, I would take a partial and then let's see whether it can make a run there. But finally, it's moving about this 159. Overall market extremely extended, in my opinion. I would be happy to see a small pullback before it continues, but seems like it's just me, not the market, because the market has no intent to pull back. QBT has started to move down now, so it's out of the picture. DVH is just shorting today. Yeah, I can understand because he thinks that everything is extended, but so far this market is insane. Coin is stronger today as well. How about Galaxy and these, miners, BMRN? Oof, Galaxy was strong today again. BMRN, BMNR. Oh, it has no volume. Okay. Microsoft starting to pull back a little bit. Humana, strong. Pinterest, Raspi, I think we should just forget this Pinterest. It just got so slow, slowed down a lot. No, it's not nice. Not nice anymore. URBN is strong but no volume. Shoo. Okay. Circle still looks stronger, trader. So listen, I would keep an eye still on NVDA. It can cause some surprises later on as well. AMD too. I don't know how about MU. MU is starting to be stronger as well, but it's just too much on the highs. And actually, maybe even SMCI. So they still looks strong. The healthy way would be definitely to see a pullback on these market traders. That would be actually very much on time now. But if you're not going to see that, I don't know. Watch out. VDICE, NVDA 172.10. I think it's a long over 173 actually, if it's able to break it through, because the semicons are starting to be stronger now. If you want to short something, look at the Tesla. Tesla, it's behaving interestingly. Yeah, VDICE, that's for sure. Yes, all wins today. No, which one was not? No, yes, sorry, all wins today. XYZ was very much on the brink to get out in a small loss, but just made a nice U-turn after that. I thread it that I'm going to dump it, and then it just made a U-turn. So yes, all wins, but no big winner. So not like on Friday, but I'm very happy for that either. So no complaint to how to start this week. Market seems very much as a one-way ticket day. What is the problem with a one-way ticket day? Usually it's very slow. It's slowing down and more and more and more down. I mean, slow. And that's why and as you just mentioned as well, it's really hard to find a stock which is just moving like the market. That means it's not easy to find a real nice trade, and even if you find it, it's rather just a scalp, okay? So stay on the scalping mode first. Second, don't chase the tops. So top reversals today, no, I would not do that, okay? Because one-way ticket day can be a very nasty surprise if you are a top or bottom reversal traders, because usually on one-way ticket days, it's not working. I've seen it many times and I experienced it many times in the past. Be careful on that. So actually, NVDA, in my opinion, NVIDIA is just getting stronger, not weaker. Okay. DVG manageable red day he has. Yeah, that's definitely important if you are in the red side, that it should be a reasonable red day, not a big one. Guys, the stock which is weak actually, it's IBKR. IBKR, it's moving lower. Okay, SPY still pushing higher, triple Q2, but nothing else. And here comes NVIDIA breakout. Hopefully the AMD is going to get back to this 159.52. I cannot see anything else, guys. Nice NVDA. Hopefully it's going to get AMD higher too. PRTR still looks very strong as well. Trader CLF finally broke. If you are still holding it with Scott from the morning. SMCI, it's pushing higher too if you're still holding. It's quite nice. Lee, very nice on NVDA. Yeah, that was nice. Intraday breakout 172.80 and now just a breakout over 173. This Tesla is acting quite weird here, like a triple bottom now. SPY broke 631.20. Triple Q is heading to 566. Amazing. 0.80 we are higher on the triple Q, and the SPY is, let me just check whether it's stronger. No, it's up only 0.60. Nice, AMD is moving now. MU on the highs, very strong, crazy. Okay. QBTS is starting to get back too. Maybe it's worth to watch again around this $20 level, traders on the QBTS. This is not bad either. Okay, guys, I'm just going to call it as a day. Nice scalping green day. Quite of an okay day to start the week with, and hopefully the continuation is going to be the same and green, and I really hope your day is going to end in green at the end too. Google, I'm still just checking it. You guys, of course, if you still have any questions, please just let me know. And please do not forget to check out our website. A new website is coming soon. Indeed, with our fantastic funded account packages and challenges. I'm sure you will find the challenge or the funded account package to your budget. It's on www.tefs.com. Please just check it out. And today we got a fantastic sale started. I forgot to tell you actually the best news here that we have a really good sales just started. If you go to our social media channels, we have Telegram channel, Instagram, Facebook, X, everything there. You can see it as well. But now I'm just going to get it for you. Just a second. If I can find it. Yes, here we are. Okay. So if you just go to our website and get into the to the client area, you will see it as well. But even you can just find it here. If I'm just going to make a, here we are. So if you're just going to get to this landing page, you will see our fantastic sale for July. This is actually an earnings sale. So if you want to, you are still on time because you know the big ones are just coming. So as you can see, our popular plans, Student, Expert, Pro, all of them are having a maximum 28% of a great discount. If you are interested, please just click on the link, and even you can just write me an email at agi@tefs.com. So guys, use it because this is going to be the last summer sale. So you still have 7 days to go. Go there, look around, and check it for you for the challenges and the funded accounts. Microsoft, yes, Microsoft looks really good. Finally, even AMD, it moved to the right direction. And as I've told you guys, watch out on QBTS because this is coming back as well. And as I've told you, the market is still just going higher and higher. Alamu, this NVIDIA, I'm not sure it's going to be a huge winner, just a scalp. As I've told you, traders, scalp, scalp, scalp today, nothing else indeed, I would say, because the market is on a one-way ticket. Hopefully, we will get a small healthy pullback, and then you can find even more and better candidates here. So, traders, that's it for me today. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a beautiful green one at the end. And of course, tomorrow I will be back and not alone because at 9:20, 10 minutes before the start, Amir is going to join us again. So traders, have a fantastic one. Stay safe. If you have any questions or if you want to go for any of the funded account packages, please just let me know and write me an email. Thank you everyone as always and see you tomorrow. Bye. Thank you, Tara. Bye.